Welcome back to the channel. Today we are spending time on that car. I don't know why I'm pointing over there. It's like I'm not really good at this vlogging thing, am I? Excuse about the noise, neighbours are working on their garden, so we'll contend with that. But we're going to pull the Skyline out, we're going to put the bumper back on, and we're going to give it a good wash. We're going to spend some time on GFJ. And one thing, a no-no, when you park in cars, Super Cooper, when you park in cars, that is a big no-no. What are you doing, boy? So if you've been following me, you'll know that I've had this dilemma that I've been trying to fix a water leak on the GTO. Okay? Now the GTO, because now the garage is full, the GTO is now banished to the driveway for now. And I think we solved that leak. Car is kind of moistured up. Let's see if there's a water leak still. No, there is not. Normally, that is a puddle of water, and I'll tell you why it was leaking. Jaden's giving me a hand today. Hi. So, the reason why this was leaking was, and I'm going to upload pictures now because I took pictures and uploaded on Instagram. In fact, the boot's open. Can you see the water is trickling down straight into that hole? Where those holes on both sides were clogged up. So it was overfilling. That is no good. So that was filling up with water and it was going through the seal and it was dripping there. You can see where that brown patch is. That was wet and it was dripping that way. So seal is sorted. Jobbed. We can close up, get the car shifted, and let's get on with the GFJ. Spend some time on the interior because the interior is dusty as hell. Very, very dirty. Anyway, no time like the present. It's a terrible day. Let's get cracking. Let's have a close look at the bumper. It's not in the best condition. Like the let's turn that to one side. Yeah, so it's not in the best condition from daily driving use. The amount of times that I hit curbs and stuff like that, parking it up. Yeah, so it needs, in a nutshell, it needs reconstructing, which is something we will address. I don't know whether it's better just reconstructing this one or just end up buying a new bumper. I don't know. But yeah, so a lot of mistakes on my part, because this bumper was in very good nick when I got it. Gone and put a little filter on there, as I mentioned. I am waiting for pipe work that's going to come here that's going to help me connect all of this up. I've gone for dash 12, so I hope that's the right size. And might try and make a little bracket or a fancy thing to go in those holes to hold the pipe there so it keeps it away from the turbo. And then once that catch can is plumbed up, then I can put the strut brace on. And the strut brace is going to be mint. Do me a favour, in the toolbox is a red tray, in the top, the red tray, magnetic plastic red tray, please bring that. As I've mentioned before in my previous video, the oil cooler, the original oil cooler would have been removed. This is now an aftermarket oil cooler fitted. I have to take this plate off because we need to take these bolts out to get this grill out so that the the bumper can get bolted to the top here. I can't remember, because it's been that long, I can't remember which holes actually noise. I can't remember which holes the bumper needs. So we're going to bring the bumper up, hold it up and see if I need to take these bolts out, because there's a couple of bolts here. I'm hoping I don't, but yeah. Right, you go and grab that side.
Yeah.
Lift up, no more scratching cars. Right, so what we need to do, Jaden, is this part needs to be on top of that.
Yeah.
Okay? What I'm looking for is to see if that hole lines up with that hole.
So, yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And obviously that hole lines up with that hole. Alright?
Just turn yours and then I'll push mine back.
Which it does. Okay, let go. It does. So, yeah, we need some bolts.
Can't say it's a wide body one where I have the bumper half facing off.
Right. As I thought, the holes line up, so now I need to go and search in my toolbox for some 10mm bolts. So we're in the middle of putting this bumper on. We've put 2 bolts on the top. And then I was about to set about and putting the bolts in the side of the car, which need to go here. But then I thought, no, it's probably going to have to come off at some stage, so why go through all that pain in the ass to get bolts back in? So I'm just going to use cable ties. We're just going to cable tie them on.
It's impossible.
It's not. Go on, put your back into it. Go on. Needs to go more than that.
It is hard.
Oh no, it's hard. Tires are flat as well. Try and sit in the car.
I should do that, I think. Oh, I'm so... Jesus, looks like I have no power.
What are you pretending that you're driving for?
Oh. Definitely easier on the outside, I think.
Okay.
Oh my god. I'm actually on the car.
Alright, turn.
Oh,
All the way to full lock. That's it. Turn off. Play nicely. The tyres are flat, so the poor lad was sweat. Now all I've got to do is put the grill back on, and yeah, the bumper's on. It's just cable tied on for now, as it's going to probably come off the next time it gets transported. But it's on enough to protect it, make it look like a complete car. Don't know where I was going with the camera, but never mind. Excuse me, and I'm trying to burp and talk at the same time. It's just like, we're just normal folk out here. Yes, grill and that little cooling panel that Jaden's got in his hand. Once that's back on, then we're going to give the car a wash and start cleaning on the inside as well. One thing I will add, this is going to be a pain in the arse to keep clean.
Yes, it will be.
Look at the state of that, and all it's done is sit in the garage. She's done. Bumper is back on. I know that I'm next to a wall, so it's going to be a bit... I'll be back with you. Yeah, I had a bit of a panic there because I forgot something underneath the bonnet. Yeah, I forgot that tray, so it was stopping the bonnet and heart was in my bloody mouth. Anyway, as best as we can see it, GFJ's bumper is back on. The grill's a bit loose because obviously I'm not going to do the final touches. I mean, it's got a bit of play that side. I need to get the alignment issues done, but the main concern I wanted to do is get it to being a complete car, one solid car. Now I'm going to wash it, and look at the weather. It's foggy as hell, it's cold as hell, so yeah, we're going to put tools away, get the jet wash out, and I'm just going to give it its first wash in 3 years. we're losing daylight pretty quickly. The time now is 4:15 in the afternoon. That wasn't intentional. Sorry, wasn't intentional. Yeah. So we're losing daylight. Winter, UK. I have Jaden set on cleaning the interior of the car right now. Jaden, turn the lights on, please. Have a look at that. Have a look at that. This is what I call the rings of happiness. Now, I've been toying with this idea for a while. You know, these are the stock lights for the R33, and Troublemaker has the LEDs. And I'm not being funny, I prefer these. But I'm torn. Do I go back to these or do I keep the LEDs on Troublemaker? I don't know. But yeah, I've missed this car so much, and it feels so good to have a clean and in one piece. We're getting there. We're getting there. And as much as I didn't like these, you can turn the lights off now, please, Jaden. Battery's a bit shit. So these wheels, as much as I'm not a fan of them, forgive me, it's a bit dark, so you're not going to be able to see them as well. Yeah. Then don't look too bad when wet. So I don't know, I might paint them black. See how we go on. Job for me now is to get the jet wash packed away while he cleans away before we lose all daylight. Yeah, because he's got to get in every single nook and cranny. So they are back in. GFJ has her bumper back on. The girls are reunited. Things are coming together. Watch the space. Things are coming together. We've run out of, obviously, light. But she's had her first wash in 3 years. Bumper is back on. Many emotions. Many emotions. But the cars are there. So on the successful Skyline day, I'm going to end off there because there's no more to do in this current lighting shit, whatever, talking crap. The cars are here. It's just good to have a home. Little shout out to Jaden there for helping out today. If you want to go and follow him, he's got a page called Jap Car Lover. Is that it? Mm-hmm. Right, so if you want to go and follow him, he just posts Jap cars. Yeah, so give him a follow. From me, from Jap Car Lover. Until next time.